So, hi, hi everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, or Jordan Long here. And yes, I'm sick again. Got the speech box illness. Well, most likely it's an offshoot of a cold, which bullshit. See, there used to be a time a long time ago where I would rarely get sick, and now if someone gets sick, oh, I get it. And you might say, well, they didn't keep their mouth shut. And you're right next to them, so yeah, you're going to get it. I don't know how I got it, but I know it's not going to stop me from making these films. Well, Jordan, you should not, and you're ill or sick, you should not make any films. Well, bullshit. I don't care if I'm sick or not. I'm still going to make these films. Alright? And if some troll or bully or hater out there wants to either shame me or guilt me or scare me for it, well, then they go ahead. Because I'll just block and forbid and hush them, and that'll be the end of it. And guess what? They'll get ill too sometime in their life. And then they would want someone to show them some kindness. Well, I guess that's true, Jordan. You know, like, how did you get the cold to begin with? I don't know. Being right next to someone when we went out to, I don't know, Rite Aid, which we thought we were going to go to the book house, but no. And I guess we'll go to the book house sometime next week. I don't know. You know, the only way I know is that somehow I got it. You know. And the last time I was ill was back in 2023 YL. Around this same time, give or take. Well, it's kind of sad, but then that happens. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. It isn't like Venom, whatever the English word would be for your name. It isn't like that I did something to bring it on. Like, oh, you were outside without a coat on or something, or you were in cold, you were like, what, doing something of cold water or something. It isn't like you did something like that. I didn't do anything like that. I just happened to be right beside someone who had it. And well, I was the nearest one, so if I had my mouth shut, still went through my ear holes, still went through my nose holes, and somehow I got it that way, even if I kept my mouth shut or not. Hey, you don't think you got COVID, do you? No. If I had COVID, there would be a lot more things going on with me. There would be aches, chills. My head would be hot. And since none of those things have happened, that's how I know it's a cold and not COVID. Even though both of them happen to belong to the same kin of illnesses, but one is more deadlier than the other. Yeah, I mean, you haven't really heard too many folks dying from the cold, but I guess there were folks. But you heard more folks dying from COVID these days. But ever since the COVID shot came along, no one really talks about it anymore. Yeah, COVID's still out there, even though it's not a big deal anymore. They're like, oh, you got the shots now, big deal. We don't need to talk about it anymore. But I have the cold and not COVID. And thank God for that, you know. Now, someone might make the mistake of believing that someone has the cold or have COVID, but they have the cold, because both of them kind of have the same behaviors, but then at the same time they don't. Well, I want to say, well, Jordan, I'm sorry you're ill, and I hope that you get well soon. Well, I think so. Well, thank you for saying that. All right, everyone. Yes, I am ill again, or sick again. Got some kind of cold. Don't know which offshoot. Your guess is good of mine. So, if you like this film, don't forget to share and playlist and below this film. And give it a like. And I'll see you later.